Everyone, Electric Wolf here. Welcome back to the Wolfpack. I got some more My Elemental prints for you guys. So, I realize my problem is that I keep forgetting to save. Right there. Fan announced to all the salamanders and whispered to me in a rather a small voice. Never mind. It's alright. Wait. Is these... Make your choice? Oh. I'm not smiling. I unintentionally smiled at his kind whisper. Okay, so... Yeah, I keep forgetting to save, and so it's like I go back a little bit and I'm like, oh, whoops. Yeah. And also, I feel like the last episode went by really fast, which is kind of cool, but it's like, I don't know, this time it's gonna be a little bit... I might like slow down a little bit, make a little bit more fun at the game, because it's just... as I said, it's been like 2 months since I played this game, and it's been like 2 months since I've forgotten the joy of just how silly this game was. And seeing me nod with a small smile, he smiled a little bit too. Do you need any more S's in this sentence? They're not all bad. Forgive them. Of course. I'm so thankful that I can stay here. You could stay here. Our family will get familiar to your existence. They just want to menace a stranger. They're really belligerent. Oh wait, excuse me, it's belligerent? Are you sure about that? Okay, they're really belligerent about these things. Wait, his voice is way too rough for his... I'm sorry, they're belligerent. He came out of his way of dignified speaking represented the solemnity of the coming patriarch very well. Alright, for the prologue, for episode 1, episode 2, y'all were like, you know what, let's use small words. Now all of a sudden you're like, here, let's just use these giant words. I'm like, oh, please, no, why? It's now confusing me because you're swapping between tiny words and like really long words. I'm like, I had been so scared. That first moment I met him, but I felt something different here. Like, this? Let's play the pronoun game. Cut me, patriarch. Would you like to have breakfast with us? Freya had returned. She's holding 3 meals shrewdly. Dude, was she already planning? That's a little weird. I don't think I have any other option. He reluctantly nodded and sat down next to me. I can't remember my character's name. Hey, yeah, he doesn't like you. Not if he doesn't want to have breakfast with you. If a guy does not want to have breakfast with you, he's not interested, okay? Ladies, all you ladies out there, a guy loves food, and if he does not want to have food with you, y'all are unless you're offering something else, like a game or something. But anyways, Freya served the meals she was holding. I was curious about what spirits eat, but the meals were quite simple. Vegetable soup, bread, and some stewed meat. Also some rocks because they're dwarves, and some ale, and some rum. Oh wait, whiskey. Can't read that one. Looks like more whiskey. Can't read the rest of them, but... Oh no, that's vodka. These guys are dwarves! What are you talking about, elements, you... These guys are dwarves! Are you kidding me? Look at that. Look at all of that alcohol. Would you like to consume the ticket? Why do I consume these tickets so fast? These tickets go by so fast. I think I can eat this. I'm so relieved. What? Are you afraid that it is going to set itself on fire as soon as you put your spoon into the soup? Of course you can eat this, okay? Okay, now, Let's go back, be like, yes. Food. I was surprising that the spirits ate at all, and even more so that the meal was quite delicious. I'm not as surprised. I felt relaxed thinking I could live here. Until the Fire Nation attacked! Fan went away after a breakfast together. I asked Freya to guide me around the community again, and I tried to fix those in my memory so I could get around alone. It would be easy for me to get lost walking around alone because I was still new here. My memory was quite unreliable. Yes. Arnie. Yes. You're not wrong. I'm just gonna point that out right now. You're not wrong, but we already know this. He has been in line to the next patriarch ever since he could remember. Fred was telling me about Fan and the salamanders after we got back to the room. The present patriarch has long been sick, so the coming patriarch has been leading us. He's great. So superior. He's so hot and sexy, and the way his tin sparkles in the underground sunlight, question mark. We salamanders are fire spirits. Yes. We sometimes burn things up and exhaust the head springs, so it's difficult to rule the earth. But he taxed his ingenuity in those difficult situations. Now we live much better than we ever did. So you guys used to live above ground. We're happy. Burned a few things, and now you're underground. No sunlight. I don't even know how you guys get your food. But you guys get imported food instead of growing your own food. And it makes your life much better. Okay. I thought spirits could live without any effort. Wow, Arnie, I don't know if I can, leave this episode on YouTube. You're being really racist right now against spirits, censor everything. I need to censor, nothing's allowed to leave this. Censor it. Fine! Oh my goodness, her eyes. Her eye. I'm just gonna back away right now. That is not try life for a salamanders and try water for a salamanders too. I'm kidding. That is not true. Spirits need merciful nature to live. We need dry air, and now I'm Christopher Walken. I'm Frankie Walken. We also... How did it... We also need something burnable. That is what we eat. It's better to have something to burn inside our bodies. We couldn't live without them. Excuse me, but you can't burn soup. It's gonna... Can't burn soup. Burn soup. Soup can't burn soup. Can't burn soup, can't burn soup, can't burn soup, can't burn soup. You can't burn soup. We just ate soup. You need something burnable. It's like you choose soup. You can't burn soup. I know what you mean. Like something burn off in your body for the energy. But it's not burnable. I wonder what I think, you know what? Starting to regret this decision. Thinking maybe the water guys were a little bit smarter. No, guys. Wait a second. If you guys are fire, why do you live in the mountain? Where do gnome guys live then? Anyway, or I'm thinking maybe the elves guys, they might be smarter. Starting to regret a few things. So that's why you were eating. It's just like a human. It's just like a human, Arnie. Yeah, it's the most important that the small spirits who were this born eat. It was not surprising that I knew nothing about spirits, but I was happy to keep learning. These guys are literally just humans that look slightly different and there's like slight elemental powers. I was about to say, do they even have elemental powers? Well, the water guy, we saw him do little stuff. No one else has used elemental powers. Why do you have elemental powers if you have not used them in the span of like a week? What kind of elemental people are you? Seriously, if I had elemental powers, I'd be using them like every day. Do you know how amazing that'd be? I was thinking about spirits and gods were just there without doing anything and never suffered. No, you weren't! You weren't even thinking about the spirit world until you came here. You said that before. Yeah. I'm just gonna have her. That was wrong. Now you can stop being racist. I keep forgetting my mouse is like I can change the speed of the cursor on my mouse, and that keeps messing me up. I felt more familiar to them as I learned more about them. Someone was knocking on the. This time you get it right, whoever you are. You knock on the door and then you scream at them. You don't scream and then yell. No, you don't scream then knock. We exchange looks of astonishment because we couldn't think of anyone who'd visit this room. Well, I wonder who it is. Okay, guys. Let's play the guessing game. Who's at the door? Option A, Fan. Option B, my school teacher. Or option C, of course it's Fan because you can see him right now. Fan. Arnie, are you there? It is Fan. You didn't know. Don't say it's like, oh yeah, it is Fan. No, it's like, it's Fan? You know, like, of course it's Fan. You're like, I was frozen. I get it, because they're fire. It's fair at Freya urging. I good speak. I caveman speak good. Bird tree. I open door. Fan chest obstructed my field of vision as I pushed through the door. He's not that tall. He's just. You can see how tall he is. The girl was like up to his eyes. He's not that tall. Unless you are like tiny human. I finished my tasks ahead of time, so I felt like guiding you around the village to the beat of this song. Let's go on a romantic rock as I look around into the room. Well, I may not be needed now that you're with Freya. The audio is still really bad, and I'm sorry about that, guys, but I mean, you can hear that, you can hear the drummer, they tried their best. This muttering could be his concern for me. Might have come because he's worried by the scene at the canteen a little while ago. Are you saying these guys are like prone to violence and stuff? Please? That would make this so much more entertaining. You don't have to worry about me, Arnie. Go with him! I'm really sorry, I still don't know her voice. So I'm sorry that I made her an evil voice. No, what? What? How? You don't think you could just find your way back? You don't think you could find your way back to your home by standing in here, do you? I was shocked. He was right. I had to find the reason why I was brought to this world. Okay, if we took out the spirits, and we just left it as like someone trying to find the reason they were brought to this world, this would just be a story of someone trying to find their purpose in life. This is just a metaphor for trying to find your purpose in life. I was frantic to get used to this community, but he was actually right. Then why don't you want to leave? Make your choice. Please, senpai, guide me. Please guide me. I had no reason to turn him down. I was desperate to find any clue, just as he said. I bowed with great enthusiasm, and he stared at me in wonder. Alright, Ernie. I know you've got a guy's name, but you're a girl. Question mark. Girls don't bow, you're supposed to. Well, I mean, I guess you can bow if you want, but why did you bow anyways? I could have hugged him like girls do. You could, I don't know. Fan told me to come to the plaza when I had seen the. Fan told me to come to the plaza where I'd seen the 4 great spirits when I was ready and went away. Alright. So he tells me he's gonna tell you how to look around and stuff. And then as soon as he accepts his offer, he's like, nah man, you gotta meet me. Gotta do it on your own. I thanked Freya for the morning and ran to follow Fan. To be continued. Simply. Well, this looks like the end of another ridiculous adventure. Oh my goodness gracious. This is quite an interesting game. So, this is Electric Wolf signing off. I'll see you guys in the next hunt.